The Greater Accra Regional Chairmanship position has been keenly contested as the incumbent chairman, Joseph Adekoka, has vowed to hold on to the position for another term. Mr. Adekoka is assuring of capturing the lost seat in Parliament in the region when he is retained as the chairman.
The data tells us that the trend for us to harness other seats are very positive. If you look at the last elections, a place like Ayawaso, West Wogon, we lost by 1,900 votes. Previously, we were losing by 12,000 and more. This time around, we reached 1,900. It tells you the trend is coming down. You go to Tema West, it tells you the trend is coming down. Ablekuma West, it tells you the trend is coming down. And by that, we have every indication that if we work very hard and we put our house in order, I'm very positive that those seats can be annexed.
A former chairman of the NDC for the Ningo Pram constituency, Michael Tetekwete, who is also eyeing the chairmanship position, has noted that he will play a key role in ensuring that the party's office is given a facelift. The philanthropist and business mogul claims members of the party in the region deserve a befitting edifice as a party office.
I'll be doing what we call restoration of integrity to the party. As it stands now, the NDC Regional Party doesn't have integrity. And the last thing I've been talking to them about is the provision of a party regional permanent office. So when the party has its own office, the issue of we being sacked from one office, like from Kaukudi to Paloma, then we are sacked from Paloma back to Kaukudi, then we are sacked from Kaukudi to La. Now, La people are about sacking us. We don't know where we are going. That is going to be a thing of the past. The structure or the building or the facility that is going to be used as the regional office is ready. I am unable to mention or announce it just because of one reason. The reason of the siting of it, the location of it. So the campaign has taken me to places like Obuom, Domiabra, Trobo, and other places, Amasaman, and other places.
Former Member of Parliament for Adenta, Emmanuel Ni Ashimore, who is also contesting for the chairmanship position, said resourcing and equipping of the NDC grassroots is key to victory in the 2024 elections.
I can tell you that each and every one of us has his own pedigree. Each and everyone has his own background. Each and everyone has his own experience. But I stand tall among them before because I have been a member of parliament. I've won seats before. I have been a member of a deputy coordinator for the Youth Employment Agency. I have been a deputy CEO of the National Service Secretariat. I've been a chairman of the Hamburg branch. I've been a member of the diaspora. I've been a founder of the NDC in Hamburg branch. So I have a very rich experience. I am the only one among them who has contested the legislative and won. So we are talking about experience, maturity, honesty, loyalty, commitment. These are the things that we are talking about. But in all we want to do is that, Greater Accra is a cosmopolitan area. We have diverse tribe and human people around the place. So we are going to try that. We bring everybody on board and come out with a very attractive strategies that will allow us and make us the NDC win power 2024.
The position is equally being contested by the Greater Accra regional organizer of the party, Thomas Mustafa Ashon, and a former Wejagbawe constituency youth organizer, Kojo Obinbeko.
This position as a regional youth organizer for the past 20 to 24 years, I've worked with almost every single regional chairman in Greater Accra, and I believe I've gathered enough experience from all the succeeding chairmen that can prepare me to be able to occupy that high seat.
Tell them that time for change is now. I represent hope. I represent the future of the party, and things will never be the same.
Former Secretary for the region, Victor Kwashi Adun, says he will snatch power back. According to him, he is back to continue his unfinished work. He contends that the current secretary has performed woefully.
I'm not a new person. I'm a grassroots person. Started from the scratch. Went through the mills. So it's like my good work is paying. My story is not different from that of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. You know how he was vilified in the 2016 elections. Today, he is like a messiah in Ghana. Anywhere you pass, people are talking about him. Exactly so. It's my good work that is paying. I've been tried and tested. I left the scene. I did not go to sleep. I still serve the party at various capacities, at the communication front, also at the election directorate. And so it's like I'm not new, and the reforms I'm bringing, with me, the experience I have, and my relationship with the people, that is the number one key. You know, political organization is about numbers. You winning power is about the numbers, but not dividing our front. And that is question. Down to earth, with me, and with all humility, I'm a unifier, a team player, and that is the kind of secretary people need at the region for us to really have a smooth sail into the 2024 victory.
But the current secretary, Theophilus Tatechai, believes delegates will retain him.
My term in office, we've had one of the best organized elections for the party in the Greater Accra region. I have gone through the mill. I began party activity in 1992 after I left Infant Secondary School. I've run as branch chairman, branch secretary, ward secretary, constituency secretary, regional deputy secretary, went to parliament and then came back to support my party. And my comeback to the region has really revived the secretariat of the party.
The battle for the organizer position in the region is between the incumbent Anthony Nukpenu and Fifi Taylor. According to Mr. Nukpenu, the party needs an experienced person to occupy this position, especially as the NDC wants to win power in 2024.
My message to the delegate has been leadership, provision that pragmatic leadership of service. Because this work, you need to lead the people. And when you are leading the people, you need to devise all the mechanisms to manage them. Because people come from different backgrounds. Therefore, as a leader, you need to know who they are and how to manage them. And that is the message I've provided them. Secondly, as an organizer, it is my duty to devise programs, plans, before my colleagues, regional executives. So we discuss and we create a regional plan. Then we can zoom into the various constituencies, have a well thought out program that sits with those constituencies, because every constituency needs dynamic demography. You must sit with them, plan with them, think with them, and lead them to mobilize the needed resources and logistics to be able to implement these programs. That has been my message. And I believe going to 2024, we need to be pragmatic, not to just sit and think the failure of the MPP can give us power on a silver platter. And that is why I'm into this race again, because many of the people, they are just talking.